I've seen the enemy, and it's me. I've faced dark horrors before, things that live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about me, an evil caricature, a creature formed in that vague territory of misconceptions, half-truths, and the dark imagination of people who heard a story about me. An urban legend made flesh, a serial killer, my dark half, brought to life by the power of Cauldron Lake. The atmosphere in the projection booth at the drive-in was charged, almost unreal. Despite that, the air felt cool and refreshing this late at night. It'd been a hot day. The summer was nearing its end, but it wasn't over yet.
그러니까 꼭 필요 없는 얘기도 있는 것 같기도 하고. 여름날이라는 게 뭐가 힌트가 되려나요? 근데 아직도 이게 본편에서 어떻게 끝났는지 기억이 안 나. 안 찾아봤거든요. 그러니까 마누라가 호수에 어둠한테 잡혀갔었고 그거를 구해냈는데 얘가 마지막에 어떻게 됐는지 그게 기억이 안 나. 자, 또 열렬하게 환영해주죠. 얘네가 그냥 일정 구간에 가기 전까지 그냥 계속 젠이 되는 것 같은데 무시하고 쭉 올라가면 어떻게 되지? 쟤네 걸음으로 날 못 쫓아오잖아. 뒤에 그치, 이런 게 매너죠. 그러니까 저처럼 깜놀하는 걸 굉장히 두려워하는 사람한테는 다짜고짜 때리는 것도 방법이 있었겠지만 목소리로 자신의 존재를 한번 어필을 했죠.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington. But there are others. That other reality is dark, vast, and malleable, always in flux. In its depths dwell vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous. But in one of these places, if you know how, you can channel the power of that place and use it to shape reality.
그러면은 지금 이 나이트 스프링스라는 곳이 그 콜드론 호수의 힘을 빌어서 형상화시킨 일종의 무대라고 볼 수 있는 건가? 한번 바꿔볼게요. 이게 좋았던 것 같아요, 라이플이. 기억에. 아 맞다, 그 차에 먼저 들러야죠. 근데 여기가 이런 배경이었나? 아닌데. 뭔 소리야, 뭔 소리야. 저리가, 저리가. 이런 배경이 아니었죠? 자동차 몇 대 더 있고 쓰레기통 같은 거 누워있고. 원고다. 자, 읽고 갈게요. 막 여기 있는데 뒤에서 확 밀고 그런 거는 아닌 것 같죠?
The darkness rose from the depths of Cauldron Lake and took Alice. It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied, but with a twist. I put in a loophole that gave me a chance to fight back. I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark place below Cauldron Lake.
아, 이게 본편 엔딩 내용이었죠? 이제 기억났다. 알았어. 이제 좀 그 궁금했던 게 풀리는 것 같아. 근데 잠깐만, 이거는 안 터지네요. 똑같은 가스통인데 안 터지네. 궁금했어. 그냥 빈통인가? 게임에서 빨간 통은 터지는 통이고 다른 색은 안 터지는 통이죠. 그냥 갈까? 무시하고 갈까? 이거 재장전 텀이 너무 길다. 못쓰겠다 이거. 저 위에 쟤네 보여요? 내려오는 거? 총을 다시 샷건으로 바꿔야겠다. 안 되겠어. 웰컴 앤 굿바이. 계속 나오네. 여기 원고 조각 하나 있는 걸로 나오죠. 먹고 갈게요. 자, 모든 게임에서 이벤트는 제가 가지 않으면 발생을 하지 않기 때문에 느긋하게 가도 돼요. 아유, 아유. 안 죽었나? 얘네는 뭐 경직도 없어. 넉백도 없고. 무시할까? 온다. 빵야. 카빈 라이플. 카빈은 연사죠. 카빈이 낫겠다. 연사 안 되면 어떡하지?
The spiders
거미들.
aren't really the work of the enemy. They're a side effect. A part of the dark place's less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived. Less an animal than an idea that has assumed the form of an animal. Makes them no less dangerous, but at least they're a little easier to deal with. The darkness doesn't protect them like the Taken, and thus they can be destroyed by either light or bullets right away.
네, 그렇다고 합니다.
It's you. How dare you? No, wait. It isn't
들으면
you.
들을수록 시리 목소리 같아.
I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
제가 영문판 시리를 직접 본 건 아니지만 빅뱅 이론에서 봤거든요.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
표정 봐. 왜 저렇게 저는 이렇게 능청맞은 애들이 너무 좋은지 모르겠어요. 아니 남자가 좋다는 게 아니라
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange.
마음에 든다고요 그냥.
Seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's
장전하고요.
get it installed.
카메라 꽂고 뭐 이제 일사천리로 진행이 되겠죠. 과거의 기억이 있다는 건 진짜 좀 먼치킨스러운 능력인 것 같아. 목 아파. 저번에 감기 걸린 게 감기는 다 나았는데 목이 붓는 거랑 이제 비강이 부은 게 아직까지 안 낫고 있거든요. 이건 어떻게 해야 되나?
I think we can give this a go. Although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things.
올라오라고?
All of this is very strange to me.
가야 되나? 아니야 안 가도 돼요. 주요 배관을 지키래. 자, 혹시 모르니까 지키라는 거 보니까 뭔가 엄청난 게 올 것 같아. 원고 조각. 압박.
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
그리고 하나 더 있었는데 보고 갈게요.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads, fueled by books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by lies, myths, and fables.
저 밑에 어디에 원고가 있다고 나오는데 여기 있는 건 아니겠지 설마. 설마. 자, 가끔씩 제가 설마라는 말을 할 때 들어보면 떨마라고 들리기도 하거든요. 근데 그게 제가 발음을 떨마로 발음을 하는 게 아니라 그 노이즈를 없애는 필터링을 하면서 제 설마의 그 앞 어두가 잘려 나가는 거거든요. 그러니까 제가 혀 짧은 소리를 일부러 내는 게 아니니까 오해하지 마시고요. 뭐 여러분들도 다 큰 아저씨 뭐 혀 짧은 소리 듣고 싶지 않을 거 아니에요, 그죠? 그래서 가끔씩 이제 시옷 발음 앞이 잘려나가는 현상이 있는데 그거는 그냥 그냥 필터링이구나 생각하고 들어주세요. 서프라이즈 놀이해주세요. 오, 뭘 던지는 거예요? 자, 그냥 아낌없이 어차피 또 보충할 수 있을 테니까. 수류탄은 보충 안 되나? 뭐야, 이건 뭐야? 뭐가 날아온 거야?
These beams hate the light, am I correct?
전등을
You should
켜서
be able
지역을
to
지킬
turn
수
on the
있을
lights
거예요.
and secure the area that way.
대놓고 여기 전기 표시 있죠?
Doctor, can you hear me?
지금 켜져 있는 거 아니야?
Good to go.
All right, I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
헐. 제발. 어젠 이러지 않았잖아. 우리 이러지 않았잖아, 제발. 우리 말로 해요. 어제도 이랬나?
I guess they didn't like that.
모르겠어요. 길이 어떻게 되는 거지? 송유관 이거. 오 잠깐만 이거. 야, 바위가 스티로폴처럼 이렇게. 제발. 무사히 가고 싶어. 뭐야 이거? 폴터가이스트. 가자. 오, 길이 어디야? 뭐야 이거 또 없지. 어디로 가야 돼? 아래로 가야 되나? 잠깐만. 이놈 새끼들 오기만 해봐. 이 조명. 이거 잠깐. 죽겠다. 어딨어? 오지마 제발. 진짜 죽겠는데? 막 앓는 소리 내죠? 어떻게 해야 돼? 이쪽인가? 아니야, 막혔어. 오지마 임마. 이 안에서 어떻게 통하는 그런 길이 있으려나요? 온 김에 보급 좀 한 다음에. 길이 다 막혔는데 이건 좀 길치한테 너무 가혹해. 내비 없는 게임은 이런 게 맞이기도 한데 저쪽으로 올라가야죠. 올라가야 되는데 길이 막혔어. 이쪽 길 막혔고. 그러니까 길치라는 게 길을 좀 주의 깊게 안 봐서 그럴 수도 있는데 원고조가 보고 갈까요?
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
자, 총과 후레쉬 상징적인 존재죠. 앨런웨이크에서. 그러니까 뭐랄까 그 자기가 한번 다니는 길은 잘 알아. 근데 오 여기 아닌가 봐. 이렇게 가면 갈 수 있을 것 같은데. 안 돼요, 안 돼요. 문과생에게 너무 어려워. 문과생 여러분 비하하는 거 절대 아니에요. 오해하시면 안 돼요. 저쪽인가 보다. 대놓고 이렇게 길이라고 표시를 해놨네. 그러니까 자기가 다니던 길만 다니니까 그게 문제인 것 같아요. 이런 샛길 같은 걸 잘 못 찾아, 제가. 멀리 있죠. 그치, 이렇게 뒤에서 노리는 애가 하나 있다니까. 너희들의 방식은 이제 너무 뻔해. 속지 않는다. 큰 애죠. 큰 애 둘. 작은 애 하나. 뒤에 하나 있을 것 같아. 불안하니까 일단 큰 거 하나 크고요. 키고요. 어디서 나왔어 얘네? 그치, 조그만 거 하나 있을 줄 알았으니까. 원고 조각 또 있고요. 얘는 샷건 40개. 40개 아직 안 되네요.
The taken may well be the tool the darkness favors over any other. At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now they're just shells covered and filled by darkness. The taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't frighten me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
다 올라왔죠? 또 나왔어. 너무 멀다. 뭘 던지는 거야 얘네? 콜라캔? 시에스탄 이런 건가? 다 잡았나? 자, 라이플 탄약 얻었고요. 뭐 하러 밖에 나갔지? 그 쿨링 시스템. 맞아. 너무 오래 헤매서 목적을 까먹고 있었어. 자, 여기에 성광탄, 조명탄은 꽉 찼네요.
It's working. Please, come up here.
자, 또 위에 가서 그러면은 그 종이 받고 내려와서 그 다음에 또 그 영화관 가는 그 패턴이겠죠? 이쪽이 열렸구나. 왜 안 열리지? 이러면서 기다리고 있었어. 일단 다 장전해놓고요. 23발 장전하자 그냥.
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
네, 그렇다고 합니다.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
그러면 여기 인물들이 다 그 나이트 스프링스라는 프로그램의 등장인물이고 앨런조차도 지금 등장인물이 된 건데 아직은 그 작품에 개입을 할 수 있는 힘이 남아있다는 거죠. 뭐 틀릴 수도
The
있고.
last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
자, 열쇠를 집은 다음에 전원 복구하고 맞아 그 발전소 같은 데도 갔었지.
Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
이 언니 너무 끈적해.
You again?
또 이러네.
Really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife, little wifey, waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman, or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes.
야 그래도 용케 이 상황에서 평정을 유지를 하네요.
You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty.
헐.
I want to be nasty with you.
Yeah.
너무
Okay.
적나라하게
Do
말한다.
anything you want. you can use my.
Let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember,
여기
but I guess that was
물러가라
too
이
much to ask.
서큐버스.